Good morning, Terry here. Welcome to another video. This is actually a follow-up video to one that I just published. I actually filmed it yesterday morning. And it's early in the morning here. I'm at my driveway. So if you hear any cars driving by, in the background, it's that time of day where people who have jobs go to them. So be patient, understanding, and bear with me. Yesterday, I tried testing a couple of movie myths to reduce the sound generated by a cap and ball revolver, and they both failed. Well, that got me puzzling because while the first method that I tested has been proven to be BS, who knows how many times, the fact that anybody would still believe it is just kind of a mystery to me. Oh, and just as a side note on that, the 2-liter soda bottle also does not work. Now, it might work against a very low powered, low caliber firearm, like a little 22 or something, okay? But against anything like a 44 caliber, 9mm, 45 caliber, it's been tested by myself and by other people over and over, even different configurations, and it doesn't work. Filling them with cotton balls doesn't work. Filling them with self-expanding foam doesn't work. It's Hollywood BS. Although I'll admit there are a lot of fake videos out there showing that it actually does work. And under certain very limited conditions, it might. But in the real world, no. The other one, though, the other method that I tested, putting the muzzle of the gun up against a pillow, that one has been tested and it does work. At least it did work in multiple tests performed by different people with conventional firearms, specifically, did I mention it's early? Specifically, semi-automatic pistols. Well, that got me to wondering, why did it fail so miserably with a black powder revolver? After all, as I mentioned in the video, and I just kind of got caught up in the moment, I forgot to get a decibel reading, but it actually sounded louder. And that kind of got me to wondering, what's going on here? Why? So I put my thinking cap on, and I think I've got it figured out. Cat, hey, go on, psh, 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 go, psh, go. And it has to do with physics. Yes, that exciting subject. Elephants can generate a sound that is such a low frequency, humans can't hear it. But other elephants can hear it just fine, even several miles away and even through dense forest. Why? Low frequency sound waves are much more difficult to dissipate or absorb than high frequency sound waves. And this is just the nature of the sound waves. If you really want a technical explanation for it, you can do a Google search and look it up. But the fact is that the lower frequency a sound is, the greater a distance it can travel and the more solid objects it can just pass right through. In fact, the sound generated by elephants has been shown to be able to pass right through a brick wall. Well, the sound wave generated by cap and ball revolver is a lot lower in frequency than that generated by a conventional firearm. And this is why a conventional firearm is often described as a loud, ear-ringing crack or bang, maybe a pow, whereas a cap and ball revolver is often described as a low boom. So, conventional, pow, cap and ball, boom. And that explains why conventional methods for suppressing conventional firearms will not work, or more likely not going to work, with a cap and ball revolver. That sound is a much lower frequency and it's going to just pass right through it. So that explains why the failures, but it doesn't prove that a cap and ball revolver cannot be suppressed. What it means is the problems encountered, that low frequency sound, along with the smoke, soot, and all that, is different than the problem that's going to be encountered in designing a suppressor for a conventional firearm. Now, I'm sure that a good engineer could design a suppressor that will work, but it would be designed uniquely to cap and ball revolvers, I think. Now, what blocks a low frequency sound could end up blocking a high frequency sound as well. Again, it kind of depends on the material and the specific frequency ranges, but it can do it. So what works for a cap and ball revolver could, depending on the design and of course the caliber of the revolver, could work for a conventional firearm also. But methods designed to suppress conventional firearms more than likely are not going to work for cap and ball. That low frequency muzzle blast is going to just pass right through it. So for now, I'm going to stand by my statement. If you ever get in a discussion with somebody about can cap and ball revolvers be suppressed, you might earn some money if you bet no. At least without modifying the revolver, without modifying the ammunition, and using conventional methods that work with other firearms. I think the answer is no. I'm not giving up on this though, and I am going to do some testing and find out. And I will publish my results. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.